Good morning. How are you? Thank you very much. Let's take our seats. Our esteemed gold awardees and all the other categories, the young people of our nation, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, let me take this opportunity first and foremost to welcome all of you. I know you have come from different parts of the Republic of Kenya. I know that you have put in a lot of effort, commitment, and determination in this program. And I want to say this morning that my faith in the ability of Kenya's young people to transform our nation is as deep as it is unshakable. When I articulated our ambitious vision to elevate Kenya to a first world status within our lifetime, I did so with absolute confidence in the extraordinary potential of the young people of our nation. I am confident that our youth possess the capability, the energy, the talent, and the resolve to turn our grand ambition into reality. As I have said before, and I say it again today, with conviction, Kenya's youth rank among the very best in the world in terms of our human capital development. You have the skills, you have the aptitude, the competence, and the expertise to excel wherever duty calls, whether here at home or in the global stage. It is for this reason that I am especially pleased to welcome you to this year's Gold Award presentation under the President's Award Kenya. As patron, I am deeply honored to stand with you to celebrate the extraordinary milestones in the lives of these young men and women, the recipients of the Gold Award. Listening to young Munyikai here, and he talked about a place called Jaribuni. And I've had the privilege to visit Jaribuni. And just for your information, Munyikai, the hospital you talked about, Mbudzi, right? That facility. A few years ago, I came to lay the foundation for that hospital. And I heard you talk about the dusty road and the environmental situation that was presented by that dusty road. Again, I had the privilege last year to come and commission the tarmacking of that dust road. And it speaks to what Kenya is. I never imagined that a young man from that part of Kenya, Jaribuni, would be in State House today. That tells me that there is tremendous potential in every young person, irrespective of where they come from, their station in life. All that matters is your determination, your commitment, and the effort you put in. I have said that as we celebrate this moment today, we are giving more than a word. We are recognizing effort, we are celebrating sacrifice, and grit. We are celebrating young Kenyans who stayed the course when it seemed insurmountable, who showed up when it would have been easier to walk away, and who chose to do the right thing when no one was watching. As I listened to Amani and her incredible statement, I could see the talent and the wealth of Kenya's young people and what they can present. Ladies and gentlemen, the theme of today's ceremony, shaping young people's character and encouraging purposeful volunteerism, it goes to the very core of what the President's Award stands for. It reminds us that education does not end in the classroom, and that knowledge alone is not enough. In fact, it is correct to say that education is not about examination and classrooms. It's more about character and impact. What ultimately matters is the character we build, the values we uphold, and the willingness to serve what is greater than ourselves. One of the most tangible ways to demonstrate character is through service to others. Volunteerism is a powerful act, is a powerful act of hope and support. Purposeful volunteerism involves recognizing that you are a part of something bigger than yourself. It means understanding that your abilities and talents should be shared and that your community's well-being is tied to your own. Ladies and gentlemen, as I mentioned earlier, education and youth empowerment are central to the government's development agenda. That is why we have identified education as a central pillar in Kenya's transformation. Over the past 3 years, we have completed the transition to competence-based education. We have recruited 100,000 teachers and built more than 23,000 classrooms across the country to expand access and improve learning outcomes. We have also introduced a student-centered funding model that not only ensures support is allocated on the basis of merit and need, but has stabilized our public universities, many of which were previously on the brink of financial collapse. In addition, we have committed to scaling up our National Research Fund to 2% of GDP because no nation can achieve sustained prosperity without investing in knowledge, innovation, and human capital development. For our young people, this means stronger foundation in literacy, numeracy, science, and digital skills, supported by improved teacher quality. It also means a modernized curriculum, expanded TVET opportunities, stronger leadership and entrepreneurship pathways. I am continuously inspired by the stories emerging from the President's Award program, and allow me to highlight just a few that capture its transformative power. In May 2025, Vivian Kinya was selected as one of only 8 international youth representatives from nearly 300 applicants worldwide, giving Kenya a voice at the International Council of Duke of Edinburgh's award. And I'm happy the representative of the Duke of Edinburgh Award is in our midst my friend Muho Kenyatta. A gold awardee who has progressed through all levels of program and now serves as a volunteer assessor. Vivian exemplifies leadership rooted in service and excellence. I don't know whether Vivian is in our midst. Hi, Vivian. Let's round of applause for Vivian. Thank you very much. Another powerful example is Mohammed Hassan Omar, a student at Garissa University, who, having joined the program at Alliance High School, chose beekeeping for his Silver Award project, starting with only 10 hives. Today, he manages over 120 modern hives in Wajir. Omar is self-employed and has created opportunities for other young people in his community. I don't know whether Omar is in our midst. A round of applause for that great young person. And congratulations for what you're doing. Equally impressive is the journey of Sheldon Duta, whom I met in 2024 while she was an award participant at Kamae Boston Institution. Through the program, her life has been transformed. Today, she is fully reformed and thriving as a second-year student at Kiambu National Polytechnic, pursuing a diploma in business management. Hi, Sheldon. How are you? Very good. A round of applause for her. Thank you very much. These stories remind us that leadership is not defined by titles, but by service. That success is not measured by personal gain alone, but by the change we create. And that with guidance, discipline, and opportunity, young Kenyans can rise from any circumstance and shape a better future for themselves, their communities, and for our nation. To the organizations and stakeholders supporting this prestigious award, thank you for your unlimited commitment. Your partnership is crucial in sustaining and enhancing the impact of this transformative journey. Finally, I want to say that I am deeply impressed by what I see. I remember the last time we had this moment of presidential award, I did commit that we are going to look out for the gold awardees as we rationalize opportunities for those who want to work in the public service. That we are going to give consideration for the mentors of these young people, whether they are teachers or they are public servants, in their promotion and in their service to the nation. It is correct that this program, because of the impact it's creating on the young people of our nation, deserves expansion. And as a result, I want to say the following three things. Number one, I know that the offices of this great institution were changed from Upper Hill somewhere because we want to rebuild that facility for us to have the headquarters of our Ministry of Foreign Affairs. As a result, I have instructed the head of public service to find appropriate modern offices for the Presidential Award agency so that they can continue to do this great work that they are doing with our young people. Secondly, as the chair of the committee in Parliament that oversights this agency has said, the budget has been limited in the past, limiting the ability of this agency to be able to reach out to many more young people. I am asking the CS responsible that in the coming budget, we double the budget for this agency so that they can extend this most consequential training and reach out of our young people into more schools and more institutions. And thirdly, I am informed that there is need for additional human resource to work in this agency so that they can provide additional capacity for them to reach and expand the impact of this agency. And therefore, the CS is going to work with the Public Service Commission to make sure that we recruit additional staff to support this exercise going into the future. As I listened to both Munyikai and Amani, I was persuaded that it is indeed possible, and you have reinforced my faith in not just ourselves, but in the capacity of Kenya to move to a first world economy status in our lifetime. As I listen to these young ones, they reinforced my belief in this nation, in the talents, in the pool of expertise, in the knowledge, and in the capacity of Kenya to be better than what it is today. We are undertaking some of the most consequential transformative programs in our nation. A day and a half ago, we went to the stock exchange to raise 110 billion shillings to undertake what I believe is going to be some of the most transformative interventions that we have rolled out. I know for sure that as we work with all the stakeholders, the single most important resource and asset that we have as a nation is our human capital. A big portion of it being the young people of our nation. And that is why we are investing resources in the education, the training, the mentorship of the young people of our nation so that we develop not just the hardware, but we also develop the software for our nation. I want to urge every young person here to believe in our country. Do not allow yourselves to be consumed by the pessimism that afflicts some voices in our public life. Optimistic people see opportunity in every challenge, while pessimists see only obstacles in every opportunity. Kenya's future belongs to those who choose hope, effort, and purpose. Congratulations to all the gold awardees and life members of the award holders' alumni. May you continue to shine brightly, and may your light illuminate the path for many others. My statement was not the main statement. Let me now introduce you to the main statement of this event. Where is that main statement of this event? And I want each and every one of us to pay very special attention to the main statement of this event.
It's a morning Joki, a student in my final year at St. Austin's Academy in Nairobi. Standing here today as a Gold Award recipient is an honor I do not take lightly, not just because of the certificates we've earned, although that's definitely an added bonus being here today, but because of the journeys behind them. The moments that stretched us, tested us, and pushed us far beyond what we thought we were capable of. Through the award, I've learned that some of the most meaningful lessons don't always happen within classroom walls. Over the adventurous journeys and tiresome hikes that got us to this qualification, I've played the roles of a navigator, a group leader, and a first aider. Roles that called for responsibility, pressure, and came with more than a few wrong turns, but they also taught me how to work with others, how to remain resilient when things don't always go to plan, and perhaps most importantly, how to remain patient, especially when my group was convinced we were somehow reading the map upside down. But the memory that stays with me most is from our residential project in Kajiado County. We built a fence for Lendoko Primary School, a school caught in the middle of a wildlife corridor. For years, the community longed for a perimeter wall, and through the award, we were able to help make that possible. These experiences have changed me. But perhaps what struck me most rather wasn't the fence, but the people. They welcomed us with laughter and football games played with balls made of socks. We didn't have much, yet I did not feel as though we lacked, and in that moment, I realized something. They say you must walk a mile in a man's shoes to truly understand his life. But let me tell you, for me, it didn't even take 10 footsteps to start counting my own blessings. The things we often take for granted: education, resources, opportunity. They maximize it so little. Just imagine what they could achieve with a fraction of what we often waste or overlook. The award has pushed me beyond my comfort zone, teaching me how to lead and how to follow, how to serve with empathy and impact. It's changed all of us into the adults, professionals, and leaders our home Kenya will depend on tomorrow. This moment is proof of grit, proof of late nights, early mornings, and choosing to keep going when it may have been easier to just quit. And for that, each and every one of us here today can hold our heads up high. We've earned this moment. We've done it. Tumemaliza, tumefika. Your Excellency, my one humble request is that you continue to support and expand the award so that more young people across our nation, in every county, every school, can have the same chance we've had, can have the honor to be where we are today. It is often said that a society grows great when young people plant trees whose shade they may never sit in. Through the award, we've learned to serve beyond ourselves, to build, to give, and to invest in a future bigger than any one of us. And in doing so, we are laying the foundations for the Kenya we are to inherit and the Kenya we are already shaping. Thank you. My name is Amani Njoki.
A round of applause for the main speaker of this meeting. What Amani has said there is profound. I wish each and every one of us and every Kenyan can listen to what she has said. It is, in my opinion, a very consequential statement. Congratulations, Amani, and your team. I know you spoke on behalf of all the gold awardees and all the other people in this program, and your wishes of expanding this program to reach many more young people is therefore granted. And you will get. So thank you very much. My very best wishes. Mkirudi nyumbani simtasalimia wazazi wenu jameni? Mtawasalimia wazazi? Na mtasalimia pia wanafunzi wenzenu na marafiki zenu, si ndio? And please ask them to be part and parcel of this great movement, and I am looking forward to the next cohort of awardees. Asanteni sana, may God bless you, I wish you the very best, and I love you guys. Asante sana.
A wonderful round of applause for His Excellency. Your Excellency, sir, with your permission, we'll now progress to the awards. So I'll humbly request Your Excellency to kindly come to the center here. And we'll do this in clusters. Let's take our seats, please. Kindly, let's take our seats. We are moving now to the actual awards. We have a total of 58 awards to be given out. 40